At my graduation party, parents hissed, "You're just a leech," and slipped a sedative in my drink. I watched my dad shake white powder into my champagne like he was seasoning soup. Earlier, my mom leaned back during photos and hissed, "Smile, leech." Minutes later, my golden boy brother drank that same glass and face, planted on marble. That was the first time my family's perfect mask cracked. I'm Mason, 26. I paid for my environmental engineering degree with scholarships and night shifts. My parents paid for a ballroom because they wanted a rich people networking party, not my graduation. The second I walked in, I knew I was decoration they forgot to place. My name was on table 34, shoved by the kitchen doors. Heat blasted my neck every time they swung open. Table 1, front and center, had my parents and Elijah soaking up applause. The MC welcomed Arthur and Evelyn Kelm and their remarkable eldest son. Not once did he say the graduate's name. Cute. Then they ran a slideshow of family memories, vacations, holidays, big smiles. I wasn't in any of them. They even cropped me out of my own high school graduation photo. Wyatt, my best friend, whispered, "That's insane. They erased you." I went to get air and caught Elijah pitching my capstone portfolio to Mr. Sterling, the billionaire my parents were trying to impress. My water purification blueprint. 8 months of work. He flipped my pages and said, "I drafted this solution myself." Mr. Sterling looked impressed. My stomach turned. As if that wasn't enough, my dad took the stage and bragged about draining accounts to pay my tuition. A business partner stopped by my table and smirked, "You better worship that man." I stood up. He didn't pay a cent. I paid my way. Don't talk to me about gratitude. After that, Aunt Sarah cornered me and shoved a manila envelope into my jacket. "They're broke," she whispered, "and he used you." Inside was a Porsche loan. In my name. My signature was forged. My dad's credit was trashed, so he chained me to the debt instead. I ducked into the service hallway to think. That's when Wyatt pointed at a cracked office door. Inside, my parents and my cousin Julian were whispering. "He's a liability," my dad said. My mom answered, "Neutralize the threat." "Dad, 2 of your flight sedatives, powder in his champagne. He'll look wasted. Security drags him out. Nobody believes him." Wyatt recorded it all. Clear audio, clear faces. I found the AV tech, Luke, and showed him the recording and the forged loan. His eyes went flat. "What do you need?" "When someone drops," I said, "play it on the big screen." Back at my table, the final toast started. A waiter set champagne down. My dad wandered over, pretending to straighten my silverware. His fingers flicked. Powder fell, dissolved. He patted my shoulder. "Drink up, Mason. Celebrate." So I stood, picked up my glass, and walked straight to table 1. Elijah saw me and sneered, "Go back to your corner." I smiled like I was still trained. "Your glass is getting warm," I said. "Take mine, fresh." Then it happened in slow motion. Elijah grabbed my flute with a smug little laugh. He tipped it back and chugged like it was water. My dad's hand shot out, but he was too late. Elijah blinked hard, like the room tilted sideways. He reached for his fork and missed the handle twice. A water goblet toppled, and silverware rattled across china. He tried to stand up, and his knees just folded. He hit the floor with a wet, sickening thud. My mom screamed. Guests swarmed. My dad stared at me through the crowd, and for one clean second, we both knew exactly what he'd done. Then the projector lit up and my parents' voices boomed across the ballroom. Powder in his champagne, strong enough to knock out a horse. The room didn't just go quiet, it backed away. Aunt Sarah stepped forward and slapped the loan papers onto the table for Mr. Sterling to see. "He forged Mason's name," she said. "This whole night is a con." Police and paramedics pushed in. Wyatt handed over the recording. My dad didn't fight, he just collapsed inward. I left my house keys and that stupid family crest by the untouched cake and walked out. Weeks later, my lawyer made them sign no contact papers. My dad tried to beg for money. My mom tried to cry family. I kept it simple. You didn't make a mistake, you made a choice. Now I'm building the exact system Elijah tried to steal. At a firm that actually pays me for my brain. Aunt Sarah still checks on me. Wyatt still has my back. And the best revenge is boring. Peace, distance, and my name staying clean. What would you have done? Swap the glass, call the cops first, or walk away immediately? Drop your take in the comments.